Hey Eagle fans, it's EaglefanKarl. This is going to be my preview and prediction video for tomorrow night's game between the Eagles and 49ers. And if you're having a hard time trying to figure out what's going on with this game, then you're in good company because that's where I'm at. I really don't know how to view this game because, frankly, we don't know exactly who's going to play in this game. I actually was going to record this video yesterday, decided to wait just to figure out if we got more news on the 49ers, and we have since. We found out that Mostert and Garoppolo are both going to be out of the game. So who's going to be playing for the 49ers? Who's going to be playing at wide receiver for the Eagles? There's lots of injury implications for this game, so this is a really hard one to call and predict. And overall, actually, if you think the Eagles have injury problems, I think the 49ers might be one of the few teams in the league that actually have a worse injury situation than we do, because not only are they missing their starting quarterback and running back, but they also have, of course, injuries on their defense, most notably to Nick Bosa and Richard Sherman. You know, those guys aren't going to be playing either, so you would think that that means that they're potentially going to be vulnerable. I know that the 49ers have played well the last couple of weeks, but, you know, look who they were playing against. They were playing against the Jets and Giants, who are both lousy teams, so take that all with a grain of salt. Not that the Eagles have been playing that great either. Of course, the one player that is playing for the 49ers that is potentially a huge problem for us is the Eagles have had a real hard time covering tight ends this season, and George Kittle is one of the best of them, so I really think that that's going to be problematic for the Eagles. I think they're going to have to do something, and they might actually end up having to put, you know, a guy on him that is, they can't, there's no way they can go into this game and have the linebackers trying to cover him, or they're going to have to go to some sort of zone or something where they are actually, you know, doing things to actively take George Kittle away, because right now that could potentially be a major matchup problem. But of course, then you do have Jim Schwartz going up against an inexperienced quarterback, which usually works out well. Didn't work out so well last week, but that usually works out well for us. So maybe he'll actually break out of things and actually try and blitz occasionally and throw them off, and maybe that will help. Of course, usually with tight ends, they're the perfect people to sort of counter a blitz. So my guess is Schwartz isn't going to want to do that. But if we're going to win the ball, if we're going to win the game this week, it's going to have to be on the defensive side of the ball. And they're going to have to create turnovers. And on the offensive side of the ball, we're going to have to commit to the run. If we win the game, I'm guessing that's going to be how it's going to happen. It's going to be with a commitment to run on offense and actually creating turnovers on defense. Otherwise, I don't see any way we can win this game. Now, here's the thing, though. I did pick the Eagles to lose the next 3 games when I did my preseason prediction video. And I still think that these are 3 really bad matchups for the Eagles. But the way this season has played out, because we started off so terribly, generally you win games you're not supposed to somewhere along the way. So it would not surprise me if the Eagles didn't win one of these next 3 games. I just can't sit here and tell you which one. Obviously, I think that the Eagles, this probably is the best chance they have. And I'm saying that obviously because due to the injuries on the 49ers side. So I think this is probably the best chance we have of coming away with a win in the next 3 weeks. But ultimately, I just cannot pick the Eagles the way they're playing right now. They're just playing terribly. I've talked ad nauseum about Carson Wentz and the struggles he's had this year. So I really just think that this is sort of a bad situation for us. And for that reason, I can't pick the Eagles to win this game. So my prediction for a final score is going to be 49ers 17, Eagles 13. Obviously, like I said, I think it's going to be a low-scoring game, and with that low scoring, there's always a chance maybe you can pull something out at the end. And if the Eagles do win, I think that's probably the way it's going to go. And hopefully, I'm wrong on this, and I really hope the Eagles figure out a way to win. I was really tempted to pick them because of all the injuries on the 49ers side, but ultimately just couldn't bring myself to do it, just based on the pure X's and O's and how the Eagles are playing right now. So let me know what you think in the comments below. Do you think the Eagles win this game? And if you do, what's your confidence level? Let me know in the comments below. I'll check in afterwards. Until then, fly Eagles fly.